how to connect your iPhone to the Apple Watch. So as you can see, my Apple Watch is right over here. It has been reset and nothing is on it. So if I open up my iPhone, and immediately here you can see I have a prompt saying use your iPhone to set up the Apple Watch. I'll click on continue. And then here it will ask you whether you want to set it up for yourself or a family member. In this case, we are going to set it up for myself or you guys for that matter. And on the Apple Watch, you can see there is a weird looking sphere that has appeared, but that is actually a QR code. That's just the Apple's version, right? So we just scan it with our iPhone, and here you can see your Apple Watch is paired. Click on set up Apple Watch on your iPhone. Select your wrist. If you want to put it on your left wrist, you can choose that, or your right. For now, I'll go with left. And here you can see setting language has popped up on the iWatch. Then it says connecting to the Apple Watch. This may take a moment. While we have that going, here you can see there is a seal of Apple, if we can call it that. It just shows me what kind of watch I have with the Apple logo and a design surrounding it. Then we have come to terms and conditions. I'm going to agree. If you want, you can also have them sent by mail to your email ID. Then it says watch analytics. Now, I don't want to share my watch analytics. If you want, you can share with Apple. I'm going to click on don't share. Do you want to create a passcode is what it's asking. So Apple Watch passcode. I don't want it. So I'm going to click on don't add passcode. But every time you unlock the Apple Watch, it's going to ask you for a passcode. I think that is annoying. That's just me personally. I'm going to again proceed with no passcode. Enable location services. Yes, please. So that I know when I lose this where it is. Then it's going to ask you for the preferred reading experience. So if I turn on bold text, you can see how it changes on the Apple Watch as well. I prefer it this way actually, not the bold one. If I increase the text size, let's see. Yeah, this is better. I'm going to click on continue. Click on OK. And then you can put in your personalized fitness. For now, I'm just going to leave it be. If you want, while setting it up, click on continue. Workout tracking, yes please. Set up schedule, not for now. There are so many things that you have to actually go through it. I'm just going to click on continue. And then, okay, continue. So here you can see we also have depth, which is pretty cool, I think. So it can measure depth up to 40 meters, which is amazing. And also the time. So here you can see open depth when submerged. So it can automatically tell when it's underwater. Continue. Skip. So many things, man. So many things. Just keep on continuing. And I'm just going to select OK. And then, and here you can see Apple Watch is syncing. So we'll let Apple Watch sync. But till then, we can just get to know our watch, what is new in watchOS, Apple Watch user guide. For now, I don't want it. We'll just let it sync. And we'll be back with you in a few minutes. So now I have set up my Apple Watch. I can hear a ding as well. Click on done on the iPhone. And then we are going to, for now, click on start on the Apple Watch. So here you can see learn how to navigate. So press the digital crown to see your applications. As you can see, applications have appeared, and press the digital crown again to go back to your watch face. And that is pretty great. Press the side button to open Control Center. As you can see, we have all the Control Center settings over here. That is pretty handy. And that is about how you use your Apple Watch. There is nothing much to it. It's still going to ask me for some permissions. For now, I'm just going to hit cancel and figure it out later. But hopefully you guys have found this video helpful. If you have, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to this channel.